Good evening and welcome to the Fillmore, located in beautiful San Francisco! Put your hands together and give up the love for Mr. Marc Maron! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! All right, okay. Why'd you stop? Come on, thank you. How are you, folks? It's turning into a party game here. We're in the Fillmore. This is the Fillmore, the f***ing Fillmore. Can you believe that? This is like the grand temple of hallucinogenic partying. It was in this room where the first guy ever to do this did this. Are the dead still on? No, they're tuning up, man. Oh, I thought that was the show. Look at this, man. If these walls could talk, they could puke. So let's just use our imagination. Right? I don't know, drugs are bad, but I don't know what's worse, drugs or medication. Seems like all the people that did drugs in the 80s, hey, I don't do drugs anymore, I'm on medication. You know what I mean? Like, do you have friends who are on medication? What is it? I don't understand. I don't understand taking a drug for your head that doesn't get you high. What is that? I had a friend of mine, this woman, called me up. She goes, Mark, listen, I'm thinking I'm going to get on medication, man. Everything's up. Everything sucks. And I'm like, yeah, it does. You're sick? I don't understand. What are you asking me? Everything does suck, yes. From all evidence, everything sucks. You're not sick. Because I asked her, I said, how's your life? She goes, sucks. I said, how's your boyfriend? Bad. How's your job? Hate it. What about the place you live? It sucks. So I think things just suck. I don't think you're sick. You know what I mean? Because, you know, if you're going to take a drug, now I'm not selling drugs, I'm not really pro-drugs, I'm just trying to figure out some things. You know, if you're going to take a drug, it should be like, if someone comes up, hey, Mark, try this, man, it'll get you up. And I'm like, really? This will? Okay, you're going to hang out, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. See, that's a drug. Do you understand? Something that you take for a few weeks and you feel a little bit better about everything, that's weird. Like, I'll call that same girl in like 3 weeks. She'll be on Prozac for 3 weeks. How's everything? Good. What are you doing? Arranging flowers. It's great to be in San Francisco. It's great to be in a city. Cities are important. Because I hate to tell you people something, but what's going on between this city and the city on the East Coast is really frightening. Do you understand? Everything in between cities is not to be dealt with. It's getting weird out there. Because I really think that cities should be appreciated as exotic, not chaotic and dangerous. Just like loosen up a little bit, enjoy it a little bit. Especially this city. This is like a parade of freaks. I was walking through the Castro once. I saw a guy, swear to God, pierced nipples. He had nipple clamps, right? Team of sled dogs hooked up to him. Yeah. Nanook of the Castro. Call me daddy. And some people would see that and they go, oh, look at that. What is with the dogs? And I think that's the wrong approach. I think if you see something like that, you should just go, hey, thanks for sharing. I never thought of that idea. Dogs. Hey, come here. Hey, what are you doing? It's not for me to judge, just to enjoy the party. Man, getting hot. Enjoy that joke, buddy. Take your time with it. Chew it up a little bit. Masticate that joke. But so, okay, here's what I'm telling you. I'm happy to be in a city because I was in North Carolina. Now, oh yeah, you know, I'd never, but see the thing is like, you can't prejudge. I'd never been down south, and for some reason, the picture of the South I had in my head was somewhere around 1950. You understand? I pictured hoods, burning crosses, fire hoses, dogs, so I'm creeped out before I even get there. Do you understand? And I get there, and I'm knowing in my head that everything that's gone on there. And you know what? People in the South are not stupid. Surprised? They're not stupid. I was surprised because I prejudged. I was an ass. But you know what? They're frighteningly polite. That's what I have to tell you. And like, I know what went on down there. You know what went on down there. The Confederacy, civil rights, all that. But none of it's happening in the street anymore. But it's got to be happening somewhere. Do you understand? So I'm getting freaked out by their niceness. You know, they're like, hi, how y'all doing? I'm like, what's up? What are you saying exactly? Welcome to Raleigh. Hey, you. I quit smoking about a year ago, and God, I think I picked a good time to quit smoking. Thank you for your support, but no applause, please. I've done it before. I picked a good time to quit smoking, though, because there is no dignity left in cigarette smoking anymore. I mean, have you seen these people can't smoke in the buildings they work in? Standing out on the sidewalk like abused animals. They're expensive now. If you got half a butt left, you better stick it in your stinky pocket. I know, but now smoking sections are disappearing. You know, I was at the airport. They used to have a smoking section at the airport. No more. They now have these glass-encased rooms. You're not just a smoker. You're an example to other people. You're an exhibit at a futuristic zoo. You're in the nicotine terrarium. There ought to be a sign out front that says the addict in its natural environment. Parents are walking by with children pointing. Look in there, honey. Those are smokers. Go ahead, wave to them. Hi. Oh, look, honey. Read the sign. They're almost extinct. Oh. Honey, stop running. You're teasing them. Stop running. Oh my God. But like cigarettes are the least of your worries now. Everyone's got a gun now. They just passed a law in Texas. Apparently you can carry a gun now. If you're over 21, you can carry a weapon on your body anywhere. But apparently you have to wear 6 guns, and there has to be a holster, and you have to walk like this. Crazy-ass Republicans. Everybody's gonna have a gun. Everybody's gonna be on a police force. I'm surprised like that. Like, oh, it's amazing. I'm surprised some freak has anyone packing? I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't happened in a comedy club. Someone just stands up and goes, "Hey, who's funny now, clown boy?" Well, I guess that'd be you, sir. Guy with the gun's always funny, isn't it? I don't want to be funny. Oh, you're bad. Bad, man. And they're always the ones that come up to you after the show and go, "Hey, I was just trying to help out, man. Trying to be funny." Guns. People were getting shot. You remember a couple years ago? I guess I'm going to do this bit. I remember a couple years ago, those guys that got AK-47, semi-automatic weapons, and they went into McDonald's, 2 different guys, and shot everyone in the McDonald's and killed themselves. Didn't really catch on, but I mean, it happened twice. I thought to myself, isn't it sad to live in a country where you can't even go into a fast food place without scouting it out for the suspicious-looking loner, you know? Yeah, we'll take those Big Macs on the fly. See the guy wearing fatigues talking to himself? I got a bad feeling. Don't look now, just give me the food. But there has to be something funny about being shot at a McDonald's. I mean, it's McDonald's. You shouldn't be eating there in the first place. Not that the karmic return for eating at McDonald's should be a bullet in the head. But I mean, let's picture it. Okay, you're on your lunch break. You just picked up that tray of food. Hey, Big Mac and fries. That's a chocolate shake. And you got about 30 seconds just to lay there and go, I don't believe this. Hey, is that the gates of heaven? That's some golden arches. I don't believe this.
Not the tunnel into the afterlife you were expecting, nope. Just the inside of a carton of large fries. Wah, 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 wah. And I think God would be sympathetic if you showed up at the gates of heaven with special sauce on your face. I think he'd be on the verge of laughter. Did you get shot at a McDonald's? Well, come on in. You can reorder at the counter. Republicans, doesn't it seem like they're all cut from the same cloth as like high school principals? Don't they all sort of reek of that? Give you the, I think they're such. You know what the great thing is about the Republicans gaining power is you can see what colossal ass kissers they are. You know, these are like always the guys that you think are so staunch and tough, but geez, Bob Dole and Phil Gramm couldn't get online quick enough to kiss the Christian Coalition's ass. Just sitting there going, bring it right over here. Yeah, Dole's my name. Come on, bring it right up here. I'm Phil Gramm. Yeah, let me have it. Yeah, sure, we'll give you whatever I want. Yeah, pander to religious fanatics. Jeez. Rush Limbaugh. He should come out every day. He should just come out. I think he should come out with like on his face. Like, just like... just sit down at that desk with this smug, stupid little smile and just go, I was talking to Pat Robertson today, as you can see. I just don't understand that. I don't understand the Republican agenda. I don't understand how the poor become the enemy. I don't understand that, really. How does the poor become the enemy? Because they never finish their sentences. You know, they always come out and go, we're going to trim the national budget and we're going to get rid of welfare. Woo! But you never hear, so the poor will die. Woo! Oh, I don't want to be part of that. Hey, come on, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Oh, you haven't got shoes. Sorry. What? That's what they're saying. They're sick guys. And it doesn't even matter. I mean, what are they preparing for by pandering to the Christians? I mean, I'm starting to think like, hey, you think the Time Warner merger was big? Wait till you see church and state. That's going to be really big. I think Christ is coming back to broker that himself. It doesn't matter who's president. They could pick presidents like they pick people for jury duty. That would be interesting. Just go out to your mailbox one day. Oh. I gotta be president this week. It sucks. I think I can get out of it. But the weird thing is, I'm not a religious person. I'm a Jew. So if anyone wants to yell, shut up, you Jew, do it now. Good. I said that on stage once. I don't talk about being Jewish much, you know, because I don't think it's that important necessarily. But one time I said that. I said, I'm a Jew, and some guy up front turned to his wife and went, I knew it. You know, whatever, like, questions went up to him saying that couldn't have been healthy, you know what I mean? But a lot of Jews get bad rap. They get a bad rap, and I think I want to clear some stuff up about it. All of a sudden, I want to defend the Jews. Okay, we had Passover not too long ago, and you guys had whatever it is you do with the bunny, you know, and... I want to help you understand, because I think, you know, Christians apparently get a bad dossier on Jews, you know what I mean? And the thing is like, okay, well, I'll tell you about Passover. Basically, what Passover is, it's a ritual dinner where we talk about the story of the exodus of the Jews out of Egypt, and then we have a service and a meal, and then there's a sacrifice of a Christian baby and dessert. And My family doesn't do that, but, Orthodox, Yeah, people are laughing, so people are going, I've heard that. He's not lying. He's telling the truth. But no, obviously I'm not, but I will be honest with you about it. I mean, the great thing about being Jewish really is that, we got all the money. And all of it, all the money, and we run the media. I'm surprised I have time to do this. No, I mean, it's true. I mean, and we all get a newsletter, the same newsletter, and it says, congratulations, we have all the money again, 1,500th year in a row. Congratulations, Jews. Sometimes me and a few other Jews would just go to the basement of some synagogue. Any synagogue, I don't know if you know this, most synagogues, when you go into the basement, there's just stacks of gold bullion and fresh cash. And sometimes me and some other Jews will just go down there and go, I can't believe we have it all. Look at all this money. And if anyone's watching this and believes it, yeah! I go to my friend's house, so I got to get on the net. He's like, you got to get on the net. You got to get on, man. This is the future. This guy spends 8 hours a day playing video games with a guy in France. And I go, what are you, an ass? He goes, no, man, the computer's a tool. And I'm like, no, the computer's a toy. You're a tool. It's using you to get to me. You're sucking me in. She's like, you got to get on the internet, man. It's the future. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm ready for the future. I'm strapped in. I'm ready. I'm going to get into a universal chat board. I'm going to talk to some people. And I'm sitting there, and I'm ready for the excitement. I'm watching the screen, and there it is. Do you like dogs? This is the future. Yeah, I do like dogs. Here's what's happened. Here's what's happened. We're moving out of a petroleum-based phallic era, no more tanks and fast cars, okay, into an information-based scrotal era. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, it's not about big it's about information storage. It's about big balls. And the way I can prove that is you remember those kids in high school that never shut up about their cars? Gearheads. They're like, hey, man, I got 74 Chevelles, got milled cylinder heads, Holley double pumper, low-profile TAs, fresh coat of primer, mother. I'm gonna get chicks with this car, man. And they never got any chicks. They never stopped working on the car, you know what I mean? But now I hear, guys talking about computers in like the same language, only they're geeks. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I got a 486, it's got a CD-ROM, and But I'll tell you something I've never heard, and that's a woman go, wow, that's a lot of memory. But here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna come out with a computer. They're working on it. They're bored. They got nothing better to do. It's going to happen, man. And pretty soon, I know some relationships are probably already suffering because someone's on the computer too much. Imagine walking in on somebody and they got like virtual reality glasses on, some sort of weird keyboard and this genital mitt. They're just like, yeah! Woo! Hey, get out of here, son. Daddy's working. Thank you. Good night.